1981, Konami, yes that's right, Konami, developed Frogger for the arcades and quickly ported it to many systems because this game was an arcade smash hit. And it put Konami on the map. Pop it in the old 2600, give it a try. There isn't a whole lot I could say about Frogger that hasn't already been said. This game is a true classic. Let me give a brief rundown on gameplay if you live under a rock and have never seen this game before. In Frogger, you control that little green frog, and you hop all about the screen. Your goal is to get across the road and across the river and put the frog safely in his little bog, I guess, little notched area where he sits with a smiley face. After you fill up all 5 smiley face areas, you advance to the next level. To move your frog around, you simply move the joystick in the direction you'd like to go. And you tap it in the direction you'd like to go, and it'll move you 1 hop. You score points in Frogger by doing a various number of moves. Moving forward, for example, gives you 1 point. You also get additional points for delivering your frog safely to the other end of the screen, or capturing the other little white frog, which is a lady frog. And occasionally you'll see something appear in one of your empty frog homes. It looks like a little kind of bear trap with a dot in the middle. I think that's supposed to be a bug, which gives you also some additional points bonus there. The Frogger theme music. The theme music plays at the start of the game, and in the arcade version, when you drop a quarter in, I believe the music plays right away. And it also plays after you clear the stage, to signify the beginning of a new stage. Now, of course, there are obstacles in your way to prevent your frog from getting from one end of the screen to the other. And those obstacles include a variety of different vehicles on the road, as well as an alligator in the river itself. And you'll notice the red and blue floating dots. They are supposed to be turtles. And the red turtles are safe. The blue ones are about to go underwater. They're about to submerge. So they are on the verge of disappearing, leaving you stranded and thus dead. And in some of the more advanced levels, you'll see a snake on the riverbank that goes back and forth, and that will also kill you. And even beyond that, there's a snake that appears on the big log in the middle of the river. Frogger truly is a thing of beauty in the video game world. Its simplistic gameplay is easy to grasp by children and adults alike, and it's a lot of fun to play. In fact, Frogger can become quite addicting. Now, the general rule of thumb for the Atari 2600 is that the arcade ports to the system generally sucked dick. But Frogger is a shining example of a game that did actually translate pretty well on the Atari 2600. The gameplay is simple enough and the graphics are simple enough that everything generally functions exactly as it should and did in the arcade, more or less. And everything looks like it's supposed to. The alligators look like alligators, the cars look like cars, the tractor trailers look like tractor trailers. So if you have an Atari 2600, by all means pick up Frogger. It's one of the best games on the system. I'm Dommy from Classic Games Revisited. Until next time.